Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we got a hell of a show for you guys here today, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, as you guys know, the Lakers just came off of a game one loss against the Minnesota Timberwolves where they beat them by 22 points. Somebody asked me the other day, man, wait, man, why aren't you talking about the loss from the Clippers? I'm like, yeah, the Clippers lost by 2 points, my boy, in game one. The Lakers lost by 22. Who do you think deserves more fire? The Clippers or the Lakers? Like, let's be for real, right? So it was a pretty bad loss in that game. Luka essentially had no help, right? Luka had no help. Luka scored 37 points on 54% shooting from the field, 50% shooting from the three, 89% shooting from the three-point line. He got 8 rebounds, 1 assist, because none of these jokers on the floor with him could even assist the guy at any point in time. And then he had 2 steals. He did have 5 turnovers, but my God, what else do you want this guy to do, right? So LeBron and these guys have definitely not stepped up. So going into this series, however, everybody was up there twerking it up all over the place, pouring honey all over each other's bellies, hollering and screaming, just disturbing the peace, shaking tables, trying to pull people to the floor. Ones was flying everywhere. About some, hey man, the Lakers, hey man, the Lakers gonna do it. Not certified, not jive, Lakers in 5. You remember that stupidity, right? And people actually thought that was a real basketball take. I'm like, you guys can't be serious. You just cannot be serious. And now all of a sudden, people are shocked when they got the doors blown off of them. It's like, yeah, you actually gotta analyze these games, folks. You also got to realize that the Minnesota Timberwolves were one of the hottest teams to close out the regular season. Or were you guys not paying? Oh, you were too busy listening to these guys twerk it up on TV all day long, hollering and screaming. Oh, man, the Lakers going to do it. The Lakers going to do it. I was like, all right. People talk about, oh, man, yeah, the Wolves, they shot 50% from the three. So, I mean, they hit 21%, 21 threes. So, what we're going to do? Did Anthony Edwards play well? He didn't even play a quarter. So if people don't get out of this denial phase and deal with the reality, y'all going to be down 0-2 talking about some damn, man, we still got it, right? So you got that going on. A lot of people have been surprised by that because they picked the Lakers to win and they thought it would be a huge storyline. But one of the people that came out yesterday and said that if the Lakers lose, it would be an absolute disaster was Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was on Inside the NBA, and he essentially said that if they lose this series, Luka and LeBron go out in round 1, man, it's going to be unlike something we have never seen before. But before we even get into what Chuck had to say, today's video is brought to you by sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60-plus states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I am super excited about this Game 2 matchup between the Los Angeles Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for up front. I check Game Time Picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what I want to do is I want to quickly play what Charles had to say. It's only about a minute or so sound bite, and then want to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to Charles Barkley here.
Well, clearly, I think it's a must-win for the Lakers. I mean, they have a lot to ride. And
yeah, the only home team tomorrow night.
No, but I'm not even talking about just that. I'm talking about, like, if you get Luka Doncic and LeBron James losing the first round of the playoff, that's a bad season. I mean, that's a bad season. Everybody's gave them the win and the trade, but if they lose in the first round, that's going to be a really bad look for them. But I think they're the one team that I say, because I don't think Milwaukee can win that series without Dame. And OKC, that series is a wrap. That series is a wrap.
Sweep.
Yeah, yep. I don't even think it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. I think it's going to be a 4-0. He'll beat them 10 times in a row.
It's a ratchet sweep.
Yeah, just a ratchet sweep.
So you heard what Charles Barkley had to say. What are my thoughts on this? First of all, it would be a disaster on many fronts. Let's address it from the NBA standpoint. The NBA wants the Lakers to be in the finals. I think that if they could have it their way, it would be the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals. That's number one. So from the NBA standpoint, from a money-making standpoint, it would be a disaster. Don't forget, Luka Doncic had the number one selling jersey this season. The number one selling jersey, and think about the time that he did it in. I mean, I'm sure a lot of those jersey sales took place when he got to LA. So you have that aspect of it for the NBA. You have the aspect of it for the future of the team. Let's think about it this way. The Lakers' future is uncertain, and I'm going to tell you why. LeBron James is 40 years old. And Luka, maybe some people have forgotten, Luka can walk this summer in free agency. So this is why I be sitting back watching all of these dumbass creators online that call themselves Laker fans constantly hating on Luka. I'm like, you need to shut the hell up. That's what you need to do. You need to have 1,000 seats, my guy. Have a seat, son, and relax. Because if Luka walks, you have no future. You have no future. So y'all better do everything in your power to twerk it up as much as you can so Luka stays. If the Lakers lose, you better not point a single finger at Luka because he's all you got. AD is gone. LeBron is 40 years old. So the people that trying to make it a Luka thing, they're not Laker fans. They're just jealous-ass LeBron fans that can't stand the fact that another player is getting more of the limelight than he is. That another player is being called the best player on the team that LeBron, they can't handle it. And since they can't handle it, all they do is hate on Luka. I've never seen a situation where you, on the one hand, want LeBron to win, but then you're hating on his teammates. And then it became clear to me, you don't even care about the team LeBron is on. All you care about is LeBron James. You don't even care about the team. You don't even care about the team. It's all what's good for LeBron James. You got people making videos about Luka this and Luka that, Luka that. Luka was just in the finals last year. Where was LeBron James? Where was he at? Was he not at home after the first round? Luka's a top 5 player in the world. What are we talking about right now? He's carrying the Lakers. Carrying them. They did nothing for him in game. Nothing for him. So all these people hating on Luka, y'all need to relax. Because if they lose, and they can lose, and y'all start going on, Luka did this, Luka did. If I'm Luka, I'm packing my bags and say, you know what, I'm out. I'm out. Y'all can have this. I'm out. Luka was just getting ready to get a home in Dallas. So it wasn't like as if Luka was dying to go to LA. He was getting ready to get a home in Dallas. He never told you dudes he wanted to be in LA so he could leave. And if I'm Luka and I start hearing any nonsense or peep out of one of these dudes, I'm out. You have LeBron James and let me know how y'all going to do in the future. So a lot of these people saying that need to be quiet. Number one. Number two. Number three. If you're LeBron James, this is a stain on your legacy. Yet again, you're playing with another incredible NBA player. You're playing with one of the top 3 to 5 players in the NBA, and you can't make it out of the first round again? You can't make it out of the first round again? What does that say about you? I thought you the GOAT. All I heard were these crazy-ass LeBron fans. If Michael Jordan the GOAT, why he couldn't make the playoffs? Well, if LeBron is the GOAT, why he can't make it out? Why he can't win the championship with Luka Doncic? Why he can't win the championship with Luka Doncic? This is what I be hearing from you, man. Jordan was washed and da-da-da. Well, since LeBron ain't washed, what is he going to do with Luka? Not a damn thing. Not a. That's why I told you, man, you trying to argue with LeBron fans don't have logic. They don't have logic. Even these guys that think they pseudo smart, all of them. Winnie the Pooh, and they have no logic. None whatsoever. I've heard them reason. They have no logic. They have no logic. All Winnie the Pooh be doing is up there twerking for NBA players. Look how happy he be looking online with these dudes. He looks so happy. I never knew this dude had 500 teeth in his mouth, as much smiling that he was doing sitting next to Gilbert Arenas. And I'm like, yo, son, what's going on, man? Why you got dudes making you blush like that? Like, what's going on, son? Like, why are you blushing so hard for these dudes? So, to me, look, the Lakers, if they lose, it will be a disaster. Let's keep it a buck. And I'm going to be looking at LeBron sideways like, if you the GOAT, like some of these crazy-ass fans you got me saying, why can't you do better? Or you need everybody, I guess. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we catch you guys on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.